Hey there. I am coming on to tell you how I practiced conscious awareness today while saving a worm. I saved the life of a worm. Okay, so this morning when I went out to my garage to leave for work, I noticed that there was a worm laying kind of by the garage door as the garage door went up. And it's raining out, and it has been raining out. And so I thought, oh, poor worm, you should not be in the garage. You should be out in the grass where you can stay alive when it stops raining and you can go back down in the dirt. So my intention was to pick up the worm and throw it back out into the grass. And what I haven't done in a long time is touch or pick up or handle a worm. And when I went to pick it up, immediately my conscious intention of saving this worm's life was interrupted by sensations in my body when I picked up that worm and felt it move in my fingers, between my fingers, and it freaked me out. So what happened was, and I'm sure if you haven't picked up a worm in a long time, you might experience this too. So I picked up the worm and I noticed immediately how much strength it had in it. I did not remember that worms were so strong. I was thinking I'd just pick up this limp noodle, basically, and throw it out in the grass. But no, it had a response to my touch, and it recoiled and squirmed, and it was very strong, and I felt the worm body, like it's kind of rough in my fingers. So immediately, as my body registered those sensations, I'm like, ew, and dropped it, and realized that, oh, okay, my conscious intention at that time was interrupted by something that was happening in my body that I was having a response to that did not feel comfortable, and I did not like it. And when we have responses like that, a lot of times we immediately try to stop the response. And when we do that, it stays in our bodies if we don't fully allow it and process it, and it gets stuck there. So, knowing this, I regrouped my consciousness, and I realized that, okay, if I want to save this worm, I'm going to experience these sensations in my body, and it's okay. They're not going to hurt me, and I'll just allow them to flow through me. So I picked up the worm, and again, it squirmed, and I was ready for it that time. So I was able to consciously allow myself to feel those sensations, knowing that they're not a threat to me, and it was just going to be for a second. And I picked up the worm and I threw it out into the grass, and allowed everything that was happening to flow through me. It's not stuck in my body anymore. I'm not hanging on to it. Then I noticed there was another worm by the garage door, and as I looked out onto my driveway, I noticed that there were a lot of worms. So I made the conscious choice that I can save one worm life today, and that's good. And I hope that everybody has a great day, and maybe you have an opportunity to save the life of a worm too. Bye.